yeah, I just wanted to hop in here and, let y'all know how it's been. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it ain't even going so good. Right here, this is what I was called for to do. Some bottom drops. So I was called, right after my days off. I was told, hey, come on, man, we got some work. I head down here. Oh, the well's shut down. The well's down. So I sit here for about 2 days, 3 days before I get rolling. Finally, I start doing this. It's good. We're rolling from Poteet, San Antonio to Laredo, Encino. I did that a couple days. We sit again. I mean, like, come on, man, I see it again. Then we get rolling again. We sit for like another 2-3 days. So I've been sitting for like a whole week, man. Been sitting here since Friday. It's annoying as shit. That's all I've done since Friday. Pick up a trailer. All I've done is pick up a trailer. I'm about to go home. I might even take all my stuff and not come back, because I'm tired of driving these 600 miles just to come here and sit down. I don't know. I mean, it was alright. It ain't hard at all. Like, I could do it. I actually liked that I was able to do 2 loads. I was gonna do 3. Then they had me offload that doodle. It is what it is. I really wanted to stick around in the sand, but it just doesn't look like it's gonna be good for me. Unless I lived here in San Antonio and I could just go home less than an hour away, then I think I'll stick around. But I think I'm just gonna go find something local. Alright, so we're cleaning out the truck. Most likely we're not coming back. Most likely we are not coming back. Because I do not want to drive 600 miles just to sit. Well, it's 300 from Dallas, but right now it's gonna be 600 miles just to come back to sit. So most likely I am not coming back. Just clearing out all my stuff. That way I don't have to drive 300 miles back. Anyways, that's what's happening right now. Cleaning out my truck. Hot, but I think that's it for us, man. Gonna go home and we're gonna take a week off, more than a week off, and apply for some jobs in the city. See what happens. Call them up, see if they got any work down here. If they don't, call my coworkers, see they're running. We'll see them. Ooh, it's hot. Don't clean that up. I think we're ready to roll. Left it nice and pretty, very clean. Left it all clean, washed it and everything. I cleaned it up. Took me a while, but I gotta go so I can make it home on time. Say what's up to my kiddos. Say what's up to the fam. Oh man, damn, it's hot. Woo, boy, I was just cleaning that damn thing. Ugh. Spent an hour cleaning that. It's hot. Damn, look at all my stuff. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I think I'm done with the oil fields. I think I'm done with these oil fields since 2020. Doing this since 2020, since the beginning of 2020. It was nice enough. I learned a lot. I do think, the opportunities that I've had, and I do think, the people that were there to show me the hoops, to help me throughout my journey. did enjoy it. It was fun. You know, almost went through a divorce. Some things that I'm not very proud of. But I'm also proud of the things that I've accomplished. And ultimately it comes down to what you really are willing to work for. Are you gonna stay down and stay in the same place? Or are you gonna go somewhere where you're valued, where you're gonna put in some work and, you know, maybe grow? If not, put in your own work for yourself. Whatever it is that you want in life, you know, just get to it. I don't know what's it. Right now it's the heat, maybe talking. It is. My point is, you can't give up. You can't put yourself down. And you can't beat yourself up. Shit doesn't go the right way, or things aren't going the way you want them to. You just gotta keep going, man. You just gotta flow with the punches. You gotta bob and weave, and you gotta get up, and you got to keep going. There ain't no quitting around here. Well, there is quitting jobs. Yeah. The first one, I didn't actually quit. They just didn't like the fact that I was staying in Dallas for longer than I was expected, and they really needed some drivers because they had fired everybody else. And he decided just to fire me. Put one of the supervisors in the truck because he had a CDL. So, yeah, man, that's how it went down, actually. Then after that, I went over the road for 8 months. And I learned some stuff around there, too. Learned that the OTR industry really sucks. Man, I don't know what else to tell you. If we can't help, instead of criticizing and then putting people down, you know. I was backed into 2 Wiener trucks. I haven't told y'all this, but I've been backed into twice by Wiener trucks. And I got backed into by this dude that had his CDO for a month. I got off and I'm like, God damn it, dude. I was pissed because, it woke me up. I was like, shit, man, not again. Because I've been backed into before. And it's a hassle, man. Anyways, I was like, what, bro? You can't back up? And, he jokingly said, nah, man, they don't teach us that. And that's when I realized he really didn't know how to back, that they just gave me CDL, and that he can't drive. So I told him, look, man, I can't help you because if you back up into me again, it's going to be my fault. You might as well just learn how to back up. You already hit me. I can honk at you if you try to, if you get close to me again. And that's all about I can do. He decided to park in the street. The first time, it was another guy that he didn't know how to drive neither. I mean, these dudes, they're just giving them licenses because they complete a program. It's kind of like passing a test on paper. But you really need some life experiences. And you need to be out there on the road. And somebody needs to be there to correct you and to do things right. Unless you're very skilled. I was very fortunate enough that whenever I started my truck driving journey in the oil fields, there wasn't much traffic around, and I didn't hit, freeways. So I learned how to drive before I was on the freeways. And honestly, people, man, I don't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have. I felt like I wanted to quit the first week I was in the pipeline doing the water truck. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I got myself into. But I knew that I couldn't quit. And I knew that I had to drive. And I had to learn how to drive. Because my experience with manual at the time was 2 weeks. Years prior. So I'm sorry to say this, but the first company that I worked for, and I'm pretty sure they don't mind because it was a $5,000-$10,000 truck. It was a Freightliner that was meant for work, single cab, and that's where I learned how to drive. And I wish I would have bought that truck when it was on auction. just thankful for how it went down, how I was able to get into the trucking industry, and how I've been doing for the past 3.5 years. I have enjoyed it, and it has been good to me 90% of the time. For now, I'm just gonna go home, take a week off, and see where we go from there, man. Yep. Peace. Alright, man, so here's an update on what's going on in the frac sand with this job in Narrapet. I don't live in San Antonio, so I'm not gonna be sitting here for days and not get paid, then not make the money that I want because there's not enough work. So I'm just gonna go home, and I'm probably just gonna leave the trucking and oil field altogether for now, until I need to get back on it or just want to. But for now, I'm gonna go do some local work, stay home in Dallas, Texas. Doesn't matter what I say, man. Just don't get discouraged by what people say, because there's good in the oil field and the frac sand. Just give it a try if you really want to know what it's about. Find out for yourself. Everyone has a different way of work, different opportunities, different experiences. Hopefully it's not bad for you. I know people have done frac sand for decades and they're still doing it. So that's them, You can't get discouraged from other people. For now, I'm gonna enjoy my time home and find something to shoot. That's it until next time. Peace, man. Oh, wait, hold up. Let me show y'all this right quick. I had to get off and look. I'm doing backing up. There was some construction. This guy took forever. He had a little tiny trailer. I had to set up my trailer good so that I don't hit nobody and I go into that driveway that they had at their apartments. So I gotta get off and look again to make sure that I'm set up correctly, and then I'm good to go. Make sure that I don't fall into that ditch. So I'm backing up, making sure that my tires is good, because there was a little slope right there. I didn't want to fall into that. Back straight in there. I think it took me about 2 minutes to do this. Probably less than that. It wasn't hard at all. Alright, but that's it for real this time, man. I'll catch y'all next time.